Hello 30 Rockers and welcome back to 30 Rock. Today is day 108 and what a difference a day makes. I feel just fantastic today. Not surprisingly, good living foods in my body. Plus I added some of those juices that I mentioned I was going to add yesterday, and just feel just fantastic and full of energy. Obviously what I said yesterday needed to be said, and I'm glad that I did. I have a lot of times I'll get personal messages or emails from people that are 30 Rockers or that happen to catch one, and they want to share something. And sharing some of my own struggle from yesterday, and just where I'm at 108 days in, still making changes, still having to figure things out, and some days are harder than others. And so many people just reached out and shared their own struggle and what's going on for them. And I'm just glad that that you did that, and please feel free if you want to share with me privately. You can. There's if you're at 30rock.ning.com, there's an email link there. If you're on YouTube, there's an email link there. So please feel free, and I'm glad that you feel like you can, because we are on this journey together. I happen to be sharing mine each and every day on video, which sometimes can be a little bit daunting, but I find that if I just share my day with you and how things went, that those are my favorite 30 Rocks. So that's pretty much what I do every day. So I promised you a little food rant, and I've been trying to think about why this particular frankenfood got me so disturbed. There were a couple of guesses and a couple of good ones, but nobody got what it was that got me so incensed. So I went out and bought some because I couldn't find the nutritionals online, and I was really curious just to not just look at the nutritionals, but to also, really more importantly, I wanted to see the ingredients in this product that they're calling an all-American classic. So here it is, side shots from your friends at Nestle Hot Pockets. So why did I get so disturbed when I saw this? Well, I saw the advertisement for it, and just there was something about it right when I saw it, and I said, okay, so that's a portable cheeseburger, which cheeseburgers already are pretty portable, and there's nothing about that product that looks like food to me. And what I love is they've got they're trying to help you out in the back and tell you some things that you should know. People need calcium, and they've got everything surrounded. These little bullet points with real foods. Now, I could not find one of the ingredients pictured back here that they actually use in that form in this product. I went through the list of ingredients, which is going to be impossible to see, but it's a lot. Depending upon who counted it, we had a couple of different counts on it. It's so many that somewhere between 97 and about 102 ingredients go into making this, which, is this a food? Or is this a bikini top for one of the Chipettes? You tell me. Now, we just saw the Squeakquel, Bob Alvin and the Chipmunks with the Chipettes in it, so thus the Chipettes bikini top comment. But I started, and when I did a little bit of research and dug in just a little bit, because there's all sorts of these foods. If I talked about one non-food food that's out in the mass market, and if I did it every day, I would guess that I could talk for thousands and thousands and thousands of days and have a new product each and every day. Now this, when I first looked at it, the first website I ended up at was a Professional Kitchens website, which is actually where they're selling to schools. And so the reason there's so many ingredients in this is because this has been set up to meet the government standards for what good food is. And so this is going to be in school lunch programs all over the country, as this is what we should eat and this is what food looks like. And I was just, and the things that are non-food in here that aren't foods at all, that are chemicals, is just disturbing on so many levels. And when you've got more chemical engineers working for you than you do chefs, then what are you, a food company or are you a chemical company? Now, I don't normally rant about these things. Our goal here is to get healthy together and to go through this journey and just make good choices for ourselves. And so why then am I spending any time talking about this? Because I've got a heart for children. You don't have as many kids as I do, and not either A, have a heart for children, or B, miss sex ed class. So I've got a heart for children. And when I saw this item in particular, and you know the target demographic is kids, and the fact that it's going to go into school lunch programs, and when I went out and bought these, and I saw the people in the grocery store, I mean, on the back, this tells you that this is healthy food. And so many people are so I don't know if they're misinformed, they're uninformed, or they just want to believe what's in front of them. Way back when, I mean, now I've always kind of known the difference and just made bad choices, so I don't really have an excuse. But I know a lot of people that would say, yeah, this is fairly healthy. I mean, it's got a lot of calcium. It says most people need more calcium, so probably a good option for you. And I just so vehemently disagree with that. And when you see it being pushed on kids, it's going to end up in schools, and it's not a food. It's just not. And so that's why the rant is, because I feel like as I'm continuing on my journey and through Pure Market Express, one of my jobs is really to start to educate, to say, hey, here's why this is a better choice. I had somebody ask me why raw foods were healthy. So what makes raw food so healthy? And, that basic understanding that so many of us grew up with, that you need to get more fruits and vegetables into your diet. And so if you're eating raw foods, you're getting more fruits and vegetables into your diet. Now, whether you choose to do 100% raw, 90, 80, just more is going to be good, regardless of where you're at. And so that's why I wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to look and see if I can find other burgers that take 100 ingredients to make. I don't think I'm going to find a whole lot out there. The American cheeseburger is a classic, and this hopefully will never become an American classic. So I tell you how it tastes, but I don't think I'll ever know. Matter of fact, I can almost guarantee it. So anyway, that's how today went. And again, for those of you that want to get a hold of me privately, please feel free to. And I'm glad that you find what I'm doing encouraging. I know that for me, I find it very accountable to come back every day and just to share where I'm at in my journey. And each and every day, we're just going to continue to make the best choices we can, and we're going to get healthier together. So until tomorrow, keep making great choices out there, and rock on.